afternoon, it's 2:45 and we're about to leave the house. We've had a very lazy morning. I've been getting some work done, did some yoga, had some lunch here. The plan today is to go to the Textiles Museum in Oaxaca and also go to a couple of graphic design places. I don't have anywhere specific, well, there's one place in specific I want to go, it's called Mano, I think. So I do want to go there, but otherwise just kind of pop in some of the graphic design workshops and art galleries they have in town and just kind of see a little bit of the art today. So let's get going and doing that. Okay, so first up today is the Museo Textil de Oaxaca, which is the Textiles Museum. I'm hoping we'll be able to film and I'll be able to show you around a little bit. So we're in the first room, which is textiles about Japan, which I was not expecting. There's a kimono, a large piece of fabric there, two pieces in these cabinets. Okay, the next room is quite nice. It's got a couple of tie-dye kimonos and they're all dyed in a different way. So this one's quite cool. And then there's one there as well. And then the third room has this little kimono, this larger one, which is actually quite detailed. It's just a bit more subtle in the colours. And then some big pieces here. So there's this huge kind of checkered kimono, this large piece of fabric, there's this one, and then this tiny kimono as well. Okay, so this is what looks like more Japanese textiles, which I'm quite surprised about. I thought it would be Oaxacan history, not Japanese. There's 3 kimonos hanging up here. And don't get me wrong, I think they're beautiful, just not really what I was expecting. Okay, now going upstairs. I wonder if it's going to be more Japanese things. That's what I'm going to see. Okay, so finished the visit. It's quite small. There's like 3 rooms basically, and honestly don't know if it's worth coming to, if I'm being brutally honest, just because I was expecting things about Mexico, about the Mexican textiles, about Teotitlán Rug, for example, which is literally around the corner. I'm surprised I don't have a whole exhibition or a whole gallery about the textiles here, seems though it's been going on for 2,000 years. And instead they've got Japanese kimonos, and then upstairs they've got someone's like artistic, like arty embroidery. So yeah, not what I was expecting, not bad, but just not really what I was expecting. Anyway, I think the plan now is to walk around and see if we can have a look in some of the graphic design studios and workshops and galleries and that kind of thing. Okay, so we just went into the art gallery that we saw at the market the other day. I'm going to try and put it behind me. there. There were some people in there when I was in there, so I couldn't really talk, and then there was a car playing really loud, like not music but like a tannoy speaker. But anyway, really enjoyed looking through there, lots of really nice things. We're now going to walk up the pedestrian street, and I'll pop in a couple of the galleries along the way as well. Okay, so we're currently walking up the pedestrian street. That's the one I wanted to go in, Mano Magica, but that one is closed. I might try and go back there another day, we'll see. But it's lovely and colourful, and I'm just hoping to pop in a couple of galleries if there's any open on a Sunday, we'll see. So I'm going to have a look in this one. It says Arte Vivo de Oaxaca, so I'll see what's inside. I'm not sure if I'll be able to film, to be honest. They can be quite particular about filming art stuff. So in this shop there's a lot of leather goods, a lot of leather bags, purses, that kind of thing. These are actually really pretty with the flowers on them. And then there's also loads of these which are basically hand carved from wood and then hand painted. These are smaller ones, there's some really big ones over there, and they are so expensive. It's kind of crazy how expensive they are. Okay, this shop is huge. I'll try and show you as much as I can. There's a huge selection of embroidered shoes, which I think are really, really beautiful. Like, these are so cool. What does it say? It says made by hand. I also really like these ones. And these ones are so pretty, but so subtle. I think they're really cute as well, but there's loads of different colours and patterns and designs and things. So the shop is huge. There's the bags I showed you, and then the shoes were through there. There's also a whole section here for rugs, bags, that kind of thing, blankets and things. And then I've just realised there's also an upstairs, so I'll go and explore that as well, with this huge tiger head. So I've continued upstairs, and this place is absolutely huge. There's so much textiles up here, like clothing, t-shirts, dresses, kids' clothes, all the rest of it. It's huge. So this is the view from upstairs, and you can see the rugs down there as well. So there's one shop here that is just all bags, loads of different shapes and sizes and colours and patterns and things. And it's all woven, so it's all, I presume, handmade, although I can't guarantee that. Yeah, it's really cute, really nice things here, lots of little pouches and makeup bags and just loads of different types of things. It's really cool. Okay, so these are the hand carved and hand painted things I was talking about, but they're so expensive for like what they are, the size they are. So that one, for example, is 14,000. 14,000. I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but it's so expensive. Really not my style either, and I'm sure a lot of people love that, but it's not really for me, I'm afraid. And then there's also lots of jewellery in the shop as well. There's lots of different golds and silvers and different designs and things like that. So also down the pedestrian street is this. I think I showed you this already in the vlog, but it was probably last week and I've forgotten. But I think it's so pretty that they have this in a circle down this pedestrian street, so you can get some really cute pictures. So I did just go into these two places. The gallery on the left is a ceramics place, and I wasn't allowed to take any photographs or videos, so there's no content from there. And then this one has a couple of different shops inside, and I was able to take one photograph, but then the rest of the time I didn't really feel comfortable filming because there's a lot of staff, and I actually asked to take the photograph and said I could, so that was fine. Jeremy's been sat watching something on YouTube, so I think he's a bit bored. But I think we're going to carry on a little bit up and see what else we can find. And this is just above us. It sounds so nice as well with the wind. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. So I'm going to have a quick look in this one, even though I know it's going to be all touristy stuff. I'm still curious. So I don't think I told you on the vlog, but a couple of days ago we went to work in a cafe near here, and then went to this market, and at the end there was an artist that I really liked their work, so I bought a print. So I'll show you that when I get home, because I don't think I've showed you yet. So the Cathedral Santo Domingo is open. We thought it was going to be closed today on a Sunday, it's what it says on Google, but it is open, so we're going to have a look inside. Okay, church Santo Domingo, 100% worth going in. One of the most beautiful churches I think I've ever been in my life, and I've been in a lot of churches. I always visit churches. Really, really pretty with all the gold detailing, and just the amount of detail and gold was incredible. Bloody loved it. Now I'm going to look around one or two more places, and then I think we'll be heading back and getting some work done probably this afternoon, this evening. Jeremy's taking a seat while he waits for me, but I thought I'd show you this place again because I think I showed you the other day. It's Teotitlán rugs, but now since I've been to Teotitlán and seen how they make them, it just feels way more impressive to see designs like this, now that I kind of understand a bit more about how they're made and the colours and things like that and the fabrics as well. So I just thought I'd give you a quick look inside. Okay guys, we have just got back to the hotel. We climb like 150 steps or something to get back up to where our hotel is. It's exhausting, but I thought I'd show you the view from our hotel room. So our room is there with a bed full of stuff. My stuff, not Jeremy's. And this is the sunset view out of the window. So I'm going to show you the hotel either tonight or tomorrow. It might be too dark tonight by the time I get around to doing it, but this is the view. We get the view over the sunset, and the city is all the way over here, and then the old part of the city is kind of down that way. But yeah, lovely, lovely terrace and a good view. And then there's also a terrace space up there, you can't really see, but yeah, it's a cool place. Okay, so I'm sat on the bedroom floor. I thought I'd show you the print that I got from the market the other day that I was talking about earlier. I don't think I've shown you this, so this is the print that I got. And I don't even know what drew me to it, honestly. I'm usually quite a pastels girl. I usually like bright, colourful things. I usually like kind of delicate, artsy, abstract-y kind of prints, I would say. I mean, I haven't had my own house, since 2017 when we left for Miami. So it's been about 5 years. No, oh my God, 4, 5, 6, 7 years since I've had my own apartment. And even then we were skint, so we had no money to decorate. We kind of did the bare minimum, like painted the walls, got cheap ass furniture, and that was kind of it. I've never really had a space where I can like really explore with my interior design style and like things that I like. But I saw this and I was really drawn to it. And like I said, it's kind of an unusual pick for me because I would usually go for oranges and pinks and yellows and like warm tones. And I'm not a huge fan of black. But for some reason, this really drew me in. I'm hoping you can see it. And it was from one of the stands that I showed you earlier. And I think this is the mezcal plant. I'm not entirely sure of the actual name. And then it's got gold all the way around, and it's got 2 birds. And it's I think it's called Lino printing, with obviously gold on top. And I don't know, I just walked past it and thought, wow, I love that. And I can't explain it any more than that. There's no significance, there's no relevance, there's not like anything I was looking for. And even like we've looked in a few galleries now, and I've really enjoyed this style print from here. This kind of black and white, quite heavy, quite dark prints are very popular here in Oaxaca. So I don't know if it's sort of the tradition from here or, you know, that kind of thing. But this one just stood out to me. And I said to Jeremy, God, I'd really like to buy that one. It was 750 pesos, which I think is about 30 euros, something like that. Jeremy told me, if I remember. So it kind of, the gold you can see, obviously it's got plastic on it to protect it, but the gold does glisten in the light. And then the rest of it is just matte. And I don't even know what drew me to it. We haven't drank any mezcal since we've been here, so it's not even particularly to do with that. I don't know, I just liked it, so I thought I'd show you that. And then when I bought that, I don't even know who the artist is, because I think it was a, you know, like a collective, like an art gallery, just kind of showing the stuff that they had. So I'm not even entirely sure of the artist. And then she also said that I could pick out a bookmark, so I chose this one. It's just a cactus. And it has OAX for Oaxaca and then MEX for Mexico, and I thought that was cute. Tomorrow we're seeing our friend Sephora from Miami, so I don't know if I'll film tomorrow because I'd like to just spend time with her. I might take a couple of photographs. If I take photographs and I don't film, I'll pop them on here, and I'm sure we had a fantastic time with her. If I do film, I'll pop that in now and you'll see. But otherwise, I'll talk to you on Tuesday when we're going to be doing a day trip.